Hey guys, so I'm filming a video that I've been planning for a little while, and today is my first day of my new weight loss journey. So you might have heard me talk about this in the last couple of videos, but I've definitely gained some weight. I was doing so good for like over a year and a half. I was keeping the weight off that I lost after my baby and after doing keto. And then a lot of things happened in the last 3 to 4 months, and I just put on a lot of weight. So the reason why I'm filming this video is because I'm going to do a 3-month journey, and by November 28th, 2020, which is my 5-year wedding anniversary, I want to be in my wedding dress, which means I have to lose about 20 pounds. And I think that's a totally doable goal. So, one second. Okay, so let me just back up. So I had my daughter September 1, 2018. And I had gained around 20-25 pounds in the pregnancy, so I was actually able to lose a good amount of that weight pretty fast from breastfeeding, but then I was still heavier than I wanted to be because prior to that having birth, I had gained about 20 pounds because I was going through a really healthy journey, got pregnant, and then I had a miscarriage. And that was like 6 months before I had Bella, and then I put on like 20 pounds of weight because I was depressed from the miscarriage. I just wasn't really eating clean because prior to that I was like doing detoxes, colonics, like I was eating super clean, doing this anti-candida diet. Got pregnant, which was great, then had the miscarriage and then gained 20 pounds. So that 20 pounds like was with me when I had the baby. So even though I lost my pregnancy gain, which was about 20-25 pounds. In January 2019, I decided, look, Bella was about 4 months old. I was like, I'm going to get back and try to lose that 20 pounds. So from January to June was kind of like my weight loss journey. I went on keto, which my friend was going on for the first time. And I also started working out again because I wasn't really doing that after I had the baby. And you guys know I love my YouTube workouts, so between January and June, I got down to my lowest weight, which was about 137. So I lost about 20-something pounds, and I was really happy with it. And I actually kept it off for almost like a year, and then COVID came. So COVID came, and I was like, I had gained like 3 or 4 pounds, and I was like, oh, that's fine. I'm okay with that because, like, you know, I wasn't doing keto, and I was like kind of eating more liberally. But then a couple of things happened. My husband went vegetarian in January of 2020. And then once kind of COVID happened, he wasn't like out eating out at lunch as much. He wasn't going out for dinner. Plus he kind of changed positions where he was strictly working a 9 to 5 as opposed to working at nights. So our dynamic as a family changed. So we would come home and we would eat dinner together as a family. So that meant I was cooking a lot of vegetarian meals, which is great and it's healthy, but the way that he likes to eat was a lot of like carbs. So instead of like protein meats, like we would be eating like, you know, sweet potatoes, some kind of potato cheese bread to kind of make it filling and good. So I've been kind of working on that, but that was a problem. I noticed the weight started to creep up because not only was I was cooking for him, but I wasn't eating like the way I usually ate. And then, you know, being in Corona, obviously everybody's like talking about how all they do is eat at home and snack and stuff like that. And then I went on vacation to a cabin for like a week with our family, and my husband bought so much food from Sam's, like ridiculously huge amounts of food, and we like stuffed our face for a whole week, and I think I gained like 4 pounds just from 1 week. So that was that. So it was a Corona cabin. And then the last thing that happened was I was diagnosed with some health issues, like thyroid issues. And I don't know if that's why I felt like all of a sudden I was putting on a lot of weight, because it was like for a whole year I wasn't putting on weight and I was eating like kind of liberally. But then I found out that I was actually pregnant. So this summer of 2020. And I didn't say anything because I was just waiting to see, making sure everything was okay. So I was pregnant, I was going through the morning sickness. And I was like eating a lot of carbs because when you're pregnant, at least with me, like that's the only thing you want to eat, carbs, because it kind of settles your stomach and the nausea and stuff. So I gained some weight in the first trimester, and then I had a miscarriage. So I mentioned in one of my recent videos, like I had some health issues going on. So I had a miscarriage and I had to go and get the procedure, like the surgery and everything. So now it is August 28th, 2020. And I have currently gotten up, like I've gotten up pretty much to like almost 160 pounds. And in April of this year, I was at like 143. So I gained a lot of weight between like April and August because of coronavirus, the vacation, and the pregnancy. So I was like, whoa, how is it that I gained like almost 20 pounds in like 4 months? And it took, like I kept it off like for a whole year. So, I mean, I can definitely tell that I'm bigger. My stomach is way bigger. I can see it through my clothes. My arms feel bigger, and my thighs are kind of rubbing. So some of the other clothes some of the new clothes I had bought for my weight gain don't fit anymore. But luckily, I'm able to still squeeze into most of like my medium size like workout gear and stuff, so I don't have to start all over. But I want to stop this before like all of a sudden I'm back at like 170 and I'm back where I started. So my plan for the next 3 months is to start tracking my food again. I'm going to use Carb Manager. I'm going to do low carb / keto. And I'm going to mainly track my calories and carbs. I don't necessarily know if I want to really be strict about trying to make sure I'm in ketosis, because that's kind of a lot. But yeah, I think that's what really worked for me last time, is tracking my calories as well as the carbs. I still work out 5 days a week. That never stopped. While I was pregnant, for that like 6 weeks that I knew I was pregnant, I actually went really low impact, and I was not lifting more than 20 pounds as recommended by my doctor. So I kind of felt like in the last couple of weeks after that, now I've been like kind of working out again. I've been trying to recover my strength a little bit. So that's the only difference, but I'm still doing 5 days a week. I'm doing Sydney Cummings on YouTube, which is an excellent workout. But obviously, like they say, you make your abs in the kitchen. So it's my eating that needs to change. And I'm on a lot of medication now, like I'm on supplements as well as thyroid medication. So I'm hoping that will kind of even everything out. And pray for me, y'all. That's my goal, 20 pounds in 3 months. So that's about 7 pounds a month, which I think is totally doable. But it's really about my eating that's going to change, and I'm going to go back to intermittent fasting. So I'm going to try to do 2 p.m. to 10-ish, like around that range. And the reason why I eat so late is because I teach at night at the makeup school. I teach nighttime classes like from 6 to 9:30. So when I get home, I like eat a little bit, and that's why. And then usually, like I've always been like that, like a late eater, late go to sleeper. So hopefully that will work out. It kind of sucks because while I was pregnant in the last 6 weeks, I've been doing a workout routine where I work out in the morning now while Bella is playing, and then I will eat right after. So by noon I'm eating. Now I'm pushing it back to 2. So right now it's almost noon. I'm like feeling the hunger. But today is day 1, so I took all my pictures. So I'm going to, I think what I'm going to do is like work out at 1 o'clock. And then at 2 o'clock have my protein shake, which will be the first meal of the day. So unfortunately, like tonight my friend wants to go have drinks. I'm like, ugh. I think I might just have a drink, just because I haven't been out with my girls to go out literally since before coronavirus, and it's like almost September. So it's for her 40th birthday too, like that's a big one. So I think I'll have 1 drink, that's it. But yeah, I'm going to try to eat clean today, track it, do my workout, stick with the intermittent fasting from 2 to 10, and that should be good. So pray for me, y'all. Hopefully in 3 months you'll be watching this and you'll be like, dang girl, you did that. And I know I can do it because I've done it before. So I just have to like really stick to tracking and eating well. So if you guys have any tips, let me know. I have been posting a couple of like workout outfits and like tools and like waist cinchers that I've been loving. So definitely check that out. I'll link them in my Amazon page. It's like my weight loss and fitness essentials. So I'm excited, y'all. So stay tuned for a 3-month journey. Ciao, Bellas.